You know that one big goal you have? The one you know you've got the talent for, but something just always seems to get in the way. Well, today, we're going to talk about that something, that wandering mind, and tell a powerful story about how to finally take control. I mean, you've got the ambition, right? You know you're smart enough. But the second it's time to do the real deep work, your brain just checks out. If that sounds painfully familiar, then you are going to see a lot of yourself in the story of a young man named Ryan. So let's meet Ryan. On paper, this guy has it all. He gets top grades without even really trying. He's got this natural gift for science and a dream of becoming a doctor that literally everyone, his parents, his teachers, they all believe he can do it. But there's a huge problem that doesn't show up on any report card. On one side, you've got the vision, right? The confident, future Dr. Ryan. But on the other side, well, that's his day-to-day reality. A mind that is completely hijacked by the endless scroll, the constant dings from his phone, and all those easy dopamine hits that pull him away every single time he tries to focus. This is Ryan's favorite thing to tell himself. But let's be real for a second. It's the lie we all tell ourselves, isn't it? We trade that hard work that actually builds our future for the easy, cozy comfort of later. The problem, as Ryan is about to find out the hard way, is that later almost always becomes never. And that's the thing about potential you don't use. Sooner or later, reality catches up. And for Ryan, that reality check is about to hit him like a ton of bricks. Bam! The results for a huge scholarship exam come back, and it is a complete disaster. But look at this comparison for a second. The gap between Ryan and his classmates? It's not about intelligence. He's just as smart as they are, if not smarter. The gap is all about discipline. This failure forces him to face a really hard truth. Being smart is just the engine, but without discipline, which is the steering wheel, all that power just spins you in circles. It doesn't actually get you anywhere. So, feeling totally humbled and pretty desperate, Ryan seeks out a mentor. He finds this guy, Coach Miller, a PE coach who's kind of a legend for his unconventional methods. See, he doesn't teach you how to win the game on the field. He teaches you how to win the battle inside your own head. Ryan spills his guts, explaining all his struggles, probably expecting some complex study hacks. But instead, Coach Miller gives him this brutally simple diagnosis. He says the problem isn't a lack of willpower, it's a lack of a single point of focus. His attention is like a giant floodlight when it really needs to be a laser beam. And the coach's solution? It's just as simple. He hands Ryan a bow and arrow. Think about it. A great archer doesn't see the crowd, or the trees, or even the whole target. They see one tiny, single point in the dead center. And that's the lesson for Ryan. His target is his medical books, but his eyes are wandering everywhere else. Now that metaphor is awesome, but you can't pass an exam with a metaphor. Ryan needs a practical game plan. And that is exactly what Coach Miller gives him. 4 simple but incredibly powerful rules to train his mind just like a muscle. Okay, so this is the absolute core of the whole strategy. First, control your thoughts. Every time your mind wanders off, you don't get angry. You just gently but firmly bring it back, again and again. Second, make a routine. You create a predictable schedule. This trains your brain to know, okay, now is focus time, which cuts way down on procrastination. Third, and this is a big one, keep distractions away. This is non-negotiable. The phone goes into another room. You have to create a sanctuary for deep work. And finally, practice every day. This is not a magic pill, people. It's a daily workout for your attention span. So, armed with these rules, Ryan starts the slow, difficult work of basically rewiring his own brain. It's not about finding motivation anymore. It's about building a system that works. And this right here is the unglamorous reality of it. Month 1 is just, it's awful. It is a constant, frustrating fight against all his old habits. But then, around month 3, something starts to click. The periods of focus get a little longer. And by the 6-month mark, the impossible happens. He can actually lose himself in his studies for hours at a time. He's not just studying anymore, he is forging a new mind. And the result of all that hard work? Well, a few months later, another massive exam comes up. But this time, everything is different. He doesn't just pass. He doesn't just do well. He takes first place. It's a victory that proves it was never about getting smarter. It was always about getting mentally tougher. You see,
In achieving that goal, Ryan learned something way more valuable than just academic success. He learned the fundamental secret to unlocking his own potential for the rest of his life.
Coach Miller leaves him with this one last piece of wisdom, this incredible metaphor for life. An untrained mind, it's like a wild horse. It's going to drag you wherever its impulses and whims want to go. But a trained, disciplined mind, now that's the horse that will carry you exactly where you want to be. So, you see, Ryan's story isn't really about Ryan. It's about the untapped potential in all of us, just waiting to be unlocked. Not by more talent, but by more focus. That untamed horse is in all of our heads. The only question left is, are you going to learn how to ride it? Thanks for watching.